thank you so much for seeing early and really an informative speech. A lot of things that we didn't know from past. Because as I said, me being, only 22. Hey, alright, anyways, I'm only 22, so nobody actually told me about any of these things, about my culture or my people or anything. Let's keep it at 22. But now I want to invite somebody who is one of the guys that actually gave us the path to today where we are walking on. Maybe alone, maybe in teams, maybe, some way, one way or another. If you guys are here, that means you're walking that path. So I want you all to welcome Fiz Khan, and let's hear from him. Thank you so much, sir, for waiting for time.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I have been listening very carefully to all the speakers and the words of passion, the words of wisdom, and what my younger brother Haider Mehdi has explained to you. So I'll just make a couple of points that have impacted me today. Let me first phrase the real issue. What is the issue of Palestine and what is the issue of Pakistan? It's the same word, freedom. It's the freedom that has been usurped by the Israelis, and it's the freedom that has been usurped of the Pakistanis. And we have to put up a struggle. And friends, the other thing I heard some of the speakers complain that not enough people have gathered today. So I'm going to share a personal story when we started PTI in '96. I was being one of the original teams, Imran Khan Saab and myself. We went to a gathering, and ladies, you may find this interesting. It was a small place close to Lahore towards Kasur, where there was a corner meeting. And when we showed up there were about 100 chairs and only about 50 were taken. And out of those 50 chairs that were occupied, the first 3 rows were young kids. So I, at that point, had the responsibility of being the president of PTI Punjab. So I was very upset, I felt embarrassed, and I got upset with the organizer. What's this going on? Khan Sahib overheard me and he said, Hafiz, listen, don't get disappointed. These youngsters, these kids who are sitting, they're going to be our voters tomorrow. So please, each one of you, pat yourselves on the back. You came here for a cause. You came here for what you believe in. You came here because, as Haider Mehdi perfectly coined it, you came here to see the goodness in yourselves. That is personified by Imran Khan. From a leader, he has converted to an icon. He has converted to a symbol. He has become the beacon of light for us. Somebody who is totally undeterred. They put Imran in jail thinking he's used to comfort. He will start begging like Nawaz Sharif. वो तो यार मलंग आदमी है. I know him. I've known him for over 3-4 decades. We used to travel, he would go to sleep on a cot at a truck stand. Oh yaar, main bada thaka hu, mujhe ghante sone do. He's undeterred by the worldly possessions. Allah Ta'ala has lit a light in his heart. I mean, all he had to do was accept the fact that I'll go out of the country. He has no issues. He could have come back 2 years later. He had no issues. He just does not want to leave. वो पंजाबी में कहते हैं ना पक्के पैरी. He needs his feet on the ground. And that is what he expects out of us overseas Pakistanis. We have to stay united. We have to determine the path forward, because in Pakistan nobody is permitted to speak the truth. So what we say here, what we do here is something that frustrates them, and frustrate them to hell by speaking up against them. Because that's where they belong. If you have family in Pakistan, tell them to keep the light burning. 10 people come out, find a house that is suffering. Sorry, is there something happening? No. If there is something, there's a house close to you, collect 10 rotis and go and give it to them. If you can get some people together, ask them to come out for 15 minutes before the police can react. Make a video out of it and post it. We need to keep the hope alive. It's not a small issue. We're gonna have to strengthen ourselves and our resolve and pray to Allah that this country of ours get rid of such usurpers, so we can help the 225 million people who are suffering. You know, भूख में बहुत तकलीफ होती है और गरीब इस वक्त भूख से मर रहा है। उन लोगों ने जिस तरीके की महंगाई कर दी है, जिस तरीके की इस वक्त लोगों के मजबूरियां हैं, उनके साथ सिंपथाइज करिए. हेल्प योर फैमिली, हेल्प योर फ्रेंड्स, whoever you can. We will inshallah brave this out, and inshallah we'll come up ahead. Imran Khan Zindabad, Pakistan Zindabad, Palestine Zindabad. Allah apna karam kare.
So here's my request to all of you. A lot of people ask me कि हम क्या करें. मेरी 3 रिक्वेस्ट हैं आपसे. एक मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि प्लीज़ अपने फैमिली फ्रेंड्स को पैसे भिजवाएं, जितने ज़्यादा आप भिजवा सकते हैं. और एक बहुत बड़ी मूवमेंट चलने वाली है पाकिस्तान में यूथ की, ठीक है, बिकॉज PTI की लीडरशिप अनफॉर्चुनेटली फॉर वट एवर रीजन्स बहुत मजबूर है, मैं इससे ज़्यादा नहीं कहता. तो एक मूवमेंट चलने वाली है. दे वुड नीड अ लॉट ऑफ सपोर्ट. उनमें से जाने भी जाएंगे बेचारों की, और उनको बहुत ज़रूरत है. मैं कोई अकाउंट नहीं बता रहा, आप अपने फैमिली फ्रेंड्स को भेजें, उनसे कहीं पता कराएं, वो कौन कौन लोग हैं वो खुद पता करा लेंगे और वो पैसे पहुंचाएंगे. एक तो ये आपसे बहुत मेरी अर्नेस्ट रिक्वेस्ट है, बिकॉज ये इंशाल्लाह ताला बहुत जल्दी ये शुरू होने वाला है, और ये जंग लंबी चलनी है, ये छोटी जंग नहीं. दूसरी ये है कि आपके जितने दोस्त अहबाब रिश्तेदार हैं फौज में, पुलिस में, ब्यूरोक्रेसी में, जुडिशरी में, किसी भी लेवल के, नायब कासिद से लेकर जनरल तक, एक तो कोशिश करें कि वो इंसान बने. अगर वो नहीं बन सकते, अगर वो नहीं बन सकते, बट सीरियसली ऑन अ सीरियस नोट, देयर आर पीपल हु आर सिंपथाइजर्स, राइट. मुझे आप क्या समझते हैं, मुझे फौज से कौन देता है इंफॉर्मेशन? मुझे सर्विंग ऑफिसर्स देते हैं, जर्नल देते हैं, ब्रिगेडियर देते हैं, डरे हुए लेकिन देते हैं, सिंपथाइजर्स हैं. मुझे आज से बाजवा ने अपना नेफ्यू भेज रहा था ऑटवा में ISI अंडर कवर में टू एलिमिनेट मी. मुझे ISI के एक सीनियर अफसर ने इंफॉर्मेशन दी उसके आने से पहले कि सर ये आ रहा है, इसका काम है आपको उड़ाना, और मैंने कैनेडियन गवर्नमेंट को बताया, उसका वीजा कैंसिल हो गया, नहीं दिया उसको. एनीवे, सो हियर इज व्हाट यू कैन डू, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग यू. Get information from your friends, inside your family, inside the army, inside the police, inside the judiciary. Pass it on to people like me. जो मैं पब्लिकली कह सकूंगा वो कह दूंगा, जो मैं पब्लिकली नहीं कहूंगा मैं लोगों को बताऊंगा जिनको उस इंफॉर्मेशन की जरूरत है। ये देखिए, ये मैं बहुत प्रैक्टिकल बातें कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों से, और आप कर सकते हैं। आपकी बहन, भाई, बेटा, भांजा, अंकल, चाचा, मामा, जो भी है उसके साथ। ये दूसरी चीज आप कर सकते हैं। तीसरी चीज आप कर सकते हैं कि आप मुझे कोई वैलिडेटेड एक्सपोजे है ना, वैलिडेटेड, ये नहीं कि जी मैंने सुना है और मुझे को 50,000 लोग फॉरवर्ड्स भेज देते हैं, इसके मुताबिक आपका क्या ख्याल है, मेरा क्या नहीं, व्हाट यू नो पर्सनली एंड इट इज कम फ्रॉम जनरल हैदर मेहदी, उसने कहा है ये होने वाला है, ये इसको एक्सपोज करो। जिस तरह आसिम मुनीर का मेरे पास बहुत कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन, मैं तो आपको सुनाता रहता हूँ, बताता रहता हूँ इसके, तो इस किस्म की आपके पास इंफॉर्मेशन जब आए किसी जज के मुतालिक, काजी फाइज ईसा के पागल होने का उसके खानदान के बंदे ने मुझे बताई है, जो उसको बचपन से जाता है कि ही इज अ साइकोपैथ, ही इज अ, वो नहीं साइकोपैथ नहीं यार, सॉरी, वो क्या होता है, मल्टीपल पर्सनालिटी,
बाइपोलर।
he's actually a genuine bipolar guy. उसके खानदान में नहीं होता है, और अगर मैं उसका रिश्ता बता दूं तो आप हैरान हो जाएंगे किसने मुझे बताया, पर बहुत करीब, खून का इतना करीबी रिश्ता उसने मुझे बताया। So we need to expose these people. We need to expose the Bajwas, the Asimunis, this guy, the Faiz Isas, the Amir Farouks of the world, इन सबको expose करना है। तो ऐसी कोई इंफॉर्मेशन आपके पास है थे, आप लोग नहीं कह सके, मैं तो जड़े में कह दो, मैं तो किसी ने कहा है कि जी आपको, मेरा नाम है ना सैयद हैदर रजा मेहदी, मैं इस्लामिक यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ाता था, तो कभी मैं इस्लाम पे बात करता था तो मेरे स्टूडेंट कहते सर आपको सुन्नी भी मारेंगे और शिया भी मारेंगे। मैं तो कब का सुनता हूँ। Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Give me 5 more minutes before you can start taking your selfies and you start bothering Mr. Haider Mehdi for it. Acha, first of all, I appreciate every single one of you today here. You have no idea how much it matters to me, how much your presence made me happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You took out important moments from your life and you spent and you stood up for the truth.
So, you know, a lot of people will photograph, more than happy. I'm here. Take your time, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So he has explained what we are going to do in Pakistan, but I want you to know whatever you need to do for Palestine. Yes, Pakistan is a very important message, but Palestine is way closer to our hearts. I don't think so. Khan Saab would sit there and be like, oh no, fight for me, but don't fight for Palestine. The way I know him, there's no way Imran Khan would ever actually say that. So, join your local politics. Go to your city meetings, council meetings, ask your representatives these tough questions. Don't be scared, man. What is the worst that could happen to you? Imran Khan banged his head with this nation for 20 years trying to teach you one thing. What is that? Meaning of La ilaha illallah. For God's sake, please stop being scared. For anybody who listens to this message, not just the people here, and the reason I speak in English, I'm not trying to flaunt because Punjabi mein bahut chungi bolna na ho, but I'm just trying to have my message heard to the locals here, because it's been too long. Every year, I get on my Facebook for 3 days, there's bombardment, I'm like, free Palestine, just like everybody else, and we forget. 15 years later, I just saw a post actually a couple of days ago on my Facebook that popped up from 2009. And it was about same thing. I said the same damn words, free Palestine, and then what happened? I forgot. I went into my local, regular day life. I didn't even think about it. When people told me something, I try to be mixing in with the communities, trying to be like, hey, I'm American, I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's about time that you guys join the local politics, go talk to your local senators, get your word out, and tell all these politicians, and I'm talking to the President of the United States of America, I'm talking to the candidates that would be running into the election. I'm talking to the senators. Anybody that is gonna sit in a public office, we will ask you this question: did you support war crimes of Israel? More than 1,000 kids. 1,000 kids that they easily say on BBC and CNN, oh, thousands Palestinians dead. No, they don't die. They didn't just disappear. They didn't have a heart attack. They were killed mercilessly by a bomb that you and me paid for.
Yep.
Do you realize that? We killed a child today. 30 people that I just told you that got bombed. I killed. I paid the tax money that goes in to 11 million. 11 million. And I thought, I Googled it before. I was like, ah, man, people probably just say that. This is not true. That can't be fact because, you know, you don't believe everything you see on the internet, right? So when I actually did my research, it ain't just 10 million, it's actually 11 million on top of the $3.8 billion that we are promising them. And the president of this country has guts to get on to the media and say he cares about humanity. I say, and sorry about my words, bullshit. This is racism, this is hypocrisy, and we say no to mindless murders of Palestinians, innocent lives, being bombed every day. Imagine me and you, I was about to put my coat on because I was a little chilly, and then, you know, they just put me in the moment so I had to drop it. Imagine the Palestinian kid, the Palestinian dad, the Palestinian mother, the Palestinian brother. He ain't going home because he got no home. You know the home he had got bombed. But he didn't even know. I saw so many videos in past 10 days and it shook me to the core. It's like how blind we have been to the fact of what's happening. And when I talk to some people, actually there are people who love me and I get their point of view and they're like, please, you know, watch out what you say. Why? Why watch out what I say? Don't I pay taxes? Actually, I probably pay more taxes than a lot of people. So why I can't raise my voice for civility, for humanity? And I'm not saying that as a Muslim, I'm not saying that as a Pakistani, I'm saying that as a damn human, and I would speak up for anybody else. So when you go home, talk to your kids, show them those videos, tell them what's going on. Don't keep them blindsided. Because at 22 years of age, I was blindsided. I wasn't told about this, but now I'm an adult at 22. I'm gonna keep focused on that 22 number just to let you know, you know? I'm gonna prove my point. Anyways, I tell my kids are 15, 13, and 11. Same age as probably most of your kids, but I tell my kids every day. I show them the videos. I tell them how blessed they are and what they can do from moving on today. So become the part of the local system. Stop sitting, chilling, enjoying your meals, enjoy the World Cup, and anybody that's watching World Cup, I'm sorry to say why you're watching it, I have no clue, but raise your voice for humanity, because nobody will be left there to raise for yours if you don't.
National anthem.
National anthem.
All right, so for now we will play the national anthem. Please, you know, stand up. Thank you so much. And once again, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys dealing with me, because I don't even know who I am.
Thank you.
National anthem हो गया तुझे? They're gonna be here. Hello, anthem.
ये बताएं जो तस्वीर आपने खींची है वो वहाँ जो खींची थी आपके कैमरे से खींची थी ना?
जी जी जी, मैं आपको ही भेज देती हूँ।
कितनी जल्दी भेज सकती हैं क्योंकि मुझे
अभी भेज देती हूँ।
रैली खत्म होने